What's up, people? Welcome to the Health is Wealth show. This is the show we talk about the relationship between your health, your wealth, and we're not just talking about the push-ups and dollar bills. Today's episode is a road-sewed episode all about Dan Finning and the Legacy Fit team. What's up, people? I'm your host, Jason Shively, and our co-host, Bobby Jackson, is with us, and our good friend, Dean Fanning from back in the day, and we're here to represent his company, Legacy Fit.
That's right.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting us bring the show over here, man.
God,
this place is awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank
Looks
you.
like it's just ready to rock right here, man. You guys have put in a ton of work. I know, especially with all the new regulations and all that. It's like you guys are doing a good job of staying ahead of all that. It also helps you guys have all those other locations, right? So you guys already had a lot of those operations in place.
Yes, correct.
It's like, man, you guys seem to have such a cool team together and all that. Of course, why this facility looks so awesome also is like, man, I'm excited to see you guys really kill it with this one.
And we got and we got masks on because Miami and Florida has got a lockdown on the mask.
Yes,
so
they do.
We're doing our safety. We're making sure it's safe, especially with Dean's new company, and doing all the protocol things right. So if you're listening, it might sound a little off today. It's because we got the mask on to protect us from Dean's germs.
Brand new facility, guys.
That's right.
Brand new facility.
We did walk in and
keeping
he
it
was
clean and COVID free because we want to keep everybody safe.
That's it.
And fit at the
safe
same
and
time.
fit, healthy, looking good. That's a catch right there. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Dean, we got to talk about your past.
Oh.
You're a Miami boy. You've moved around a lot from Texas, from up north, all over the place as a kid, and we loved it. We just love to represent Dean when he talks about his hustle from a young age to now. It's even more so now because you got a great family around you, great people around you.
And real quick for the listeners, Jason and I worked with Dean years ago at the same gym in Fort Lauderdale, and so that's where we kind of go back just as coworkers, fellow trainers. Dean is another guy that's got a special spot in my heart as one of the most influential people in my life when I started training, between these two guys right here and then Deontay that we got to meet up with the other day and talk with quick. Those guys really kind of helped me build out my brand and really put me on the path that I ended up being on. So of course, friendship kicked on after being fellow trainers with them. We've all stayed in touch, and so to see Dean now opening up this new facility, it's just phenomenal. I'm just so damn excited to be here and get to check this out. And man, I know you're going to take it to some really cool places. So, So before that, you've been training your whole life.
Yeah.
It's like, when did that start? When did you really start going with, was it sports? Was it fitness? Being the Florida kid, I know you guys can play all year round. Jason and I are jealous of that being northern guys, but.
No, so I'll tell you, out of high school, like 145 pounds. It's like,
Perfect. Yep. Not going. So we're not going pro.
It's not working.
We're not going pro.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Dean's got to put some size on these skinny little bones. And then I just, I got into working out, man. I fell in love with it. It just helped me. It helped mold me into a more structured person, and the discipline from working out.
Man,
it just kind of flowed with everything else.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that Jason and I have talked about seeing from you when we first met you was like how organized you were and how impressive your time management was. I mean, the level of discipline, organization, and the things you could do in one day. You know what I mean? It was when you were training here, training there, and you had private clients and you were really hustling, and it was unbelievable to see the amount of stuff you could get done in a 24-hour period because of that organization. Not only waking up when the sun's coming up or before, you're not hitting the pillow until the sun's well been down for hours now, right? So it's like you're not only running all day anyway, but just how efficient you were at being able to manage all those things. It's like, do you feel like that, health and fitness and all that and getting your body in shape kind of help mold that as well? Or where did that come from?
Most definitely. I like to be productive.
Yeah.
And I want to be productive as I can. And then I remember when I started with you guys, it was like, oh, well, we want you to train a client at this time and teach a class at this time. And I'm like, no, I can't have all that dead time. No way.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, put the client right before we teach the class, and then after, and I get out of there, run some errands, and then, I mean, like right now, you guys saw me. We're trying to organize this gym because we're opening up on Monday. I got boxes that I'm taking out to the trash, and right now,
you guys are getting the last few things installed and cleaned up, and we walk in and you're sweeping and spraying stuff down, and
because I go nuts, dude, when I got stuff laying around. Like I got styrofoam on the floor right now. I gotta clean it up before I leave, just so I can. It sets my mind at ease a little bit. I hate clutter, and I like to stay on top of things all the time because there's always something else that's going to pop up. So it's not like, no, I'm going to wait and take care of this later. No, take care of it right now. If that's one piece of advice I could give, don't put anything off to the side, man. Unless you're home with your family and, it's already like 7, 8 o'clock and you're done for the day. If you can, man, take care of it right away. You'll feel so much better about yourself.
And I think that, taking that even out of just the workplace is like, we've been over to your house. We've driven around town in the car with you. Like, you're like that with all of your possessions, which I think is cool. Like, everything is organized, clean. And I like your mindset of okay, when something comes up and we have an actual problem, like, okay, if all this stuff is dirty and taking up brain space, why would I let that, throw me off course? If I can be organized, have everything squared away, that's less for me to worry about when something actually comes up and I got to think of a problem solving, scenario. So
everything should have its place. You should always know where to go to get something. It's not, why do you want to just, let me just put it here for right now. No, put it where it goes so you always know where to find it. You're not wasting time.
You're not wasting time right there, and it allows you to get so much more done too, man. That's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, where's that come from though? Where's the hustle and organization come from? I mean, you're I know some of your background and stuff, and I know that your parents had a nursery and stuff, and they were always running around and making sure everything was organized in Texas and stuff like that. Where do you think it comes from? Is it from your parents? Is it from that hustle and that organization? Is it the fact that, what is it? I mean, that's always been you as adults since we've known you. Where does it come from? Is it a parent thing? Is one of your parents that way?
Wow, I know my father was very organized. My mom, very organized too. I guess, I don't know, man. Golly, that's a good question.
Do you feel like you'd always been like that? I mean, or do you think that was
not
developed?
At all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was a mess, man. When I was a youngster, when I was young, I was just all over the place. I guess just like, going through life. It's like,
it's the like trial and errors of life, right? It's seeing what works, what doesn't.
That's one thing, man. You never stop learning. You never stop growing.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can always learn from everything. And, I guess just bumping my head so many times.
Man, good. Well, you bumped it just enough times, apparently, man, because
you're
killing it now. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to see where this facility is going, too, man.
This is just a jump start, and we know a lot of hurdles that you've been through and everything. And, man, you've just been cruising, man. You've just been cruising lately.
Yeah,
cruising
because but still, I mean, shit, I'm not going to lie. Like, even like this week, I was just telling these guys, 75 hours of work and Friday. I didn't even count today or tomorrow yet.
Yeah, these are free days that don't even get counted, right? This is just extra work.
It's like the storm before the quiet, because we're about to open. So it's just, I want to be on top of everything, because it's always something else that pops up.
Yeah, that's it. And we know that's why you guys are going to hit the ground running so hard with this place, man. I know you're going to do such a killer job. I hope the other guys that you're working with now appreciate having you on the team as much as we know they should, because, man, we know you're just going to have this thing just ripping.
I love this team, man. I love these guys, man. They're all hardworking guys. They taught me so much.
And you've known the team for quite a while, right?
Well, I've known some of the team.
Yeah.
I've known some of the team.
And then they've got locations all the way down Miami up to Wynwood, how high are they going?
Yeah, Wynwood, Coral Gables, Kendall, Doral. I'm opening up Fort Lauderdale, another couple that's been with the company for 6-7 years. They're opening Pembroke Pines, and,
nice.
And then we'll grow from there. But I'm just telling, like, guys, my main objective, I'm not gonna lie, is to make this the #1 gym in Fort Lauderdale.
So let's back up. Let's tell everyone what Legacy Fit is, where the roots come from, and what you guys do.
Okay, so Legacy Fit, it's a HIT training studio. HIT training for, gosh, I can't even speak with this mask on. It's a HIT training facility. But we do things a little bit differently, guys. We do partner interval training.
That's what I like, dude. That's the hook for me, man. I love that because everybody's trying to do group fitness now, but having that partner, man, I like that little extra, that more personal accountability.
So yeah, I mean, so you can go into any HIT studio and you work out at your own pace, but you get in your head and then you're just like, you might not even be working. You might be thinking about something else, but you have that partner right there next to you pushing you. Okay, well, not right there. We don't do it that way. We socially distanced. We used to do you do one set, then your partner does one set on that same piece of equipment, same piece of machinery. We don't do that anymore with the COVID thing.
Oh, now, you guys are okay. Nice.
Yeah, we set it up to where you still work with your partner, but you're on one piece of equipment, your partner's on another piece of equipment. You're still doing X amount of reps that day, and then your partner goes. It's actually harder because you don't get that switch time.
Is that because you guys also are limiting the number of people per workout?
Oh yeah,
now
definitely.
too. So now it's the same amount
capacity.
Okay.
Half capacity.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So it's another HIT training facility. But 2 minutes at each station.
Perfect.
You go, your partner goes. We try to get through as many rounds as we can within that 2 minutes.
Nice, dude.
We run strength day, we run conditioning day, we run performance day. Strength day, we're going heavy. We're keeping the rep count low. We're keeping the cardio count low. Performance day, we're performing more like an athlete. Agility drills, more stuff to hit those smaller muscle groups. Yeah. Rep count a little bit higher, cardio count a little bit higher. Conditioning day, like some double stations, like you might not get any rest.
Oh yeah, nice.
Like you might be doing something while your partner's doing something else. Testing that VO2 max to the max. Higher rep count, higher cardio count.
Yeah,
and then
I like that.
we run that twice a week, and then Sunday is just a mix of everything.
Yeah, what's the background? Where did it start? Where did Legacy Fit start?
Okay, so Legacy Fit started in Wynwood with a man named Manning Sumner. He played college ball and he trained pro athletes. So the way he designed it's push, pull, cardio, push, pull, core. So it's always a push, push movement, a pull movement,
love that.
and then a cardio and a core movement. And we keep it very basic, not like. So you're not doing some over-the-head crazy thing with one foot behind the back, and
I call it the Instagram stuff. The things that overcomplicated that aren't actually working any muscles properly, but look interesting when you look at it 15 seconds at a time. It's like the garbage
looks
moves.
Interesting because the kid practiced it for 2 days before he shot it on
just
the
to
video.
be able to do it for 10 seconds one time,
I mean,
and you're like, so I like that we stick to the fundamentals. That's something Jason and I are always talking about on the show here.
That's what works.
The people that get further from the fundamentals are the ones that are inconsistent as hell. That's a lesson that I've got from both of you guys. That's a big one that I've maintained, where it's like, the best trainers I know and the most fit athletic trainers I know, which you two are a couple of them, it's the fundamentals. You know what I mean? It's
what works.
Tweaking mechanics within them, of course. It's reps and sets and weight and all these different things and combining stuff. But it's the fundamental moves that built you guys out to be just fundamental, just total monsters. And it's like, you can do a little extra stuff on extra days, but it's always going back to the fundamentals. It's going to build that foundation out that's just going to be bulletproof.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you guys, that's what you guys are all about. I like the themes of the day too. That strength day, cardio day, athletic training day. That's sick,
conditioning.
Man. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
So but the biggest thing I want people to know is you're an early bird too. You're an early riser.
Oh yeah.
You get up 3:30 in the morning.
That's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be getting up at 3 a.m. Monday through Friday.
What's that first class time?
5 a.m.
Ooh, yeah, man.
5 a.m., 6:15, 7:30, 8:45, noon, 4:30, 5:45, 7 and 8:15, 9 classes a day.
Very nice.
We got you covered.
Yeah, man.
You're not just getting up early we've had a lot of people on the show that get up early for a purpose. Your purpose isn't just to get up early and go to work. You got something to go home to too.
Oh yeah.
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 What's that home?
My wife and my 3-year-old daughter. Monday, she turns 3 years old, man. What a blessing.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Yeah, you got a great house, man. That's
Thank you.
The good home, the good people there. I mean, you guys really built such a cool place there. That great family unit, man.
How much does that help you push on a daily work day?
Because it's like work hard. I work as hard as I can. I try to take care of everything I can. So when I go home, then I can relax.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's all about.
But that's the traditional man, right? That's it. And not that your wife doesn't work her butt off.
My God,
I mean, she is one of the hardest working women we've ever met, and just happy as hell to do it too, right? She just always seems like she's in such a great mood.
Always
but it's
happy.
But you guys are just grinders, man. You guys are always on the move, always working, always just building. And it's like when the house is in order, how much more you can get done too, man. Because like we met you before you were in the relationship and all that. And it's like, not that you weren't a really efficient, hardworking dude, but I just love to see.
Yeah, another level.
In my life too, same thing is when I got my house in order, how much more I can do.
Yeah.
Like that blows me away too. So it's cool to see that, like, man, just top to bottom.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
It's that simple.
Yeah, we got to get one to rhyme with the husband too.
It's that simple.
Yeah, but
it's that simple.
Man.
Yeah. So what about what's with the pandemic and you guys doing a grand launch? You guys got 2 locations open up, like you said. What are the hurdles now that you see with you guys opening up a facility and then old facilities having to shut down and open up? Anything that you've worked, because you've worked at the other facilities as well. This isn't your first show with the company. So what are some of the hurdles that you guys have gone through to make sure that you guys are doing the safety things to keep those customers safe before they focus on their fitness?
Oh, I mean, well, you come in the door with your mask on. You get a temperature check. First thing I want you to do, don't hit that. You're not coming onto my workout floor.
Yeah.
You're going to wash your hands. First things first.
Love it.
Then you come in Dade County, you must wear your mask. Up in Broward County, they have not mandated that yet. Now, hey, if you want to work out with your mask on and you feel safer that way, hey, please do so. Myself, as the trainer, I will have my mask on all the time. Once in a blue, I might have to pull it down so I can call out something so you guys can hear me. But for the most part, I'm going to keep the mask on. Every station, like we said, we use a double station now, so it's not you go and then your partner goes on the same piece of equipment. You're on something totally separate. 30-second rest in between. There is a spray bottle and an 80-20 alcohol mix where you spray down everything, and you bring a big beach towel with you. You lay that on your equipment.
Oh, you guys are even covering the equipment up?
Oh yeah, we're going to cover everything.
Yeah,
I want to make sure you guys stay covered. You clean everything before you leave. You clean everything on the piece of equipment that you use before you rotate onto that next station. In between class, we're cleaning. We have a cleaning lady that comes in every day. Like I said, this is a brand new facility. I want you guys to feel safe and know that our cleaning protocols are right on point. And before you leave, after the workout is done, you go and you wash your hands again.
Good, man.
So
I like you guys are really sticking with the hand washing on top of it too, because we've been doing that with our guys over at Custom Fitness as well. Man. But it's like just the simple thing that, like, not that people are always that dirty, but it's like, yeah, sometimes you just forget, man. You just came from the grocery store or just pumped gas or just did something where you touched some really public surface. I wouldn't have thought of it because I was running to the gym. And it's like, nope, take the second. It's worth the extra minute there. Go wash up.
Oh my God, it's
and
so
just
worth
like,
the extra minute.
And
like,
so that's cool that you guys are getting that structure with it.
The alcohol, I have like a bottle of, some kind of alcohol mix that's in my bag.
I saw those already sitting at each one of the stations out here. You guys haven't even run a workout yet, and
I do that.
Everything's already ready to rock.
I wash my hands. I before I leave the gym, I wipe down my phone, my iPad, just everything. Just taking that little extra precaution, man, is what, in my opinion, we all need to do.
Yeah, and it is just fundamental things like that too. People are pretending like it's some big deal. It's like, man, we're supposed to be, are you an adult and not washing your hands anyway? I get it. We got to ramp it up a little bit extra, but like people pretending like this is some huge situation.
No, actually,
like it's some big deal to them to have to do these small things. It's just like, man,
actually, this is kind of played into our favor a little bit. It's kind of, God forbid, the pandemic, it sucks, but it's kind of played in our favor because now it's mandatory. Like, you better have a towel. You better clean your station or you're not coming back. I'm sorry.
And the way that Legacy Fit does it a little differently, where you have that partner, where everything is nicely organized and spaced out. It's a little bit less chaotic than some other group fitness places.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not...
Everything's so nicely regulated and organized, just like we already know your mind is, right? And it's just like, it's so cool to see that then be reflected in the programming. And when everything is organized, just like we were talking about at the beginning of the episode, it's so much easier to have everything else go right. When you're already organized, you have that game plan, you're ready to rock.
It's efficient. You're not going to be running around looking for, you're not going to be running around looking for weights. You're not going to be running around. Exactly. Everything has a system. It's very efficient, very effective. You get in, you get out, you get the best workout you've ever had in your life.
Since me and Bobby haven't done a pit training.
yet.
Not
yet,
yet.
man.
We will be once you guys open your doors.
Yeah, we're gonna be here at 5 a.m.
But here's the question:
Monday.
How do I get to pick my partner? Because I don't like.
Oh, that's a good question.
How do I pick my partner? Do I get to choose the person I come in with, my girlfriend,
okay,
wife, or do you choose for us? How do you pick your partner?
So
good question.
if you have somebody that you want to work out with, then that's who you work out with. If you come in and you don't have a partner, what I do, I line everybody up, arms distance apart. I ask them, hey, if you have somebody specific you want to work out with, stand next to that person, like I said, arms distance apart.
Yeah.
If you do not have a person that you want to work out with, take a step forward. So you take a step forward, maybe a couple other people take a step forward. I can kind of tell by looking at people, or
to
if
match
you've been
them up.
here once or twice, I can tell who to pair with, with somebody. Maybe somebody that's a little slower that kind of takes their time. I'm going to pair them up with a new person.
Yeah, good.
You know, something like
Perfect,
that.
man,
A couple
good.
go hard guys, I'm going to pair them up because I know they're going to push each other. Man, when you have like a good partner, really makes you work harder. You can't take all that rest. You can't just be like, do a set and you get a text and you're thinking about all sorts of other. No, man, it's you go, your partner goes. And say, for instance, you're pumped to work out that day. Your partner's not pumped. Say if you do have somebody that you work out with all the time. And then eventually that's what it becomes. It becomes a community, and you're calling on that person every day.
Yep.
Hey, you ready to go work out? Nah, not today, man. I don't really feel. No.
This is the day I've been waiting for it all weekend.
You're going with
good.
me. You're going with me. And then, say, for instance, you don't feel like working out. Your partner's calling you. Come on, man. Let's go. 5 p.m. or 5:45. Hey, we're going to hit it.
Yeah,
oh, man.
good,
No,
man.
just don't worry about it. Just show up.
Don't think. Just go work out right there.
Because you're going to feel so much better.
That's
after,
it.
man.
Yeah, that's
You're
it
gonna
too.
feel so
It's
much
like,
better after you're done.
no matter how bad of a day you've had, it might be hard to drag your butt to the gym, but that second that it finishes and you just know you got all that work behind you, that is always the best feeling in the world, no matter what. Even though there's a little soreness that comes along with it, it's like, man, that sense of achievement, knowing you did the right thing, knowing you got that little burn going. What I like most about the partner training is the increased safety during the exercises. Like, I'm sure if I'm a new person, maybe new to fitness completely, and I get to come in and I can see somebody across from me working on an exercise I'm about to go on to, that probably helps them get better form, know what the movement's supposed to look like, get the movement pattern down even before they get to it, where it's like some group fitness places, it's just like a glorified nightclub and people are just flying around doing a bunch of weird stuff, and it's like, there's no rhyme or reason, there's no moment to even attempt to coach, especially with those big groups, and it's just like, the way you guys are adding in all those extra levels of accountability, safety, quality, it's like, dude, I just think it's going to be a slam dunk up at this location too, because
exactly. And then it helps me, man, when partners are working out together, they're pushing each other, they're watching each other's form. It gives me more time to go focus on that newbie.
It's like an assistant coach right there, right? Because two people are already going to be looking over each other. If Jay sees me doing something wrong, as he always does, he's going to say something about it, and it's like, hey man, tighten that up. Don't do that. That shouldn't be like that. And all of a sudden now it's okay. Your efforts are getting extended by as many people as you got in the room right there, man.
You got your partner helping you, and you got me helping you. It's like having a workout partner and a personal trainer all in one. For basically a fraction of the cost.
Yeah. And you guys have a slogan that goes with your community building. No days off.
No days off. I've been living that life for a long time, and I love it.
And I think that's why you fit so well in with this company and what they're all about. But how do you guys approach that when it comes to building up a newbie and getting them to actually understand what no days off means? Besides just what it says.
Because for some people, especially new, that's probably got to sound kind of intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, I'm going from no exercise to working out really hard every day. And it's like, no, that's not what it's about.
No days off is not actually about you working out every day.
Yeah.
It's about not taking any days off on yourself.
Exactly.
It's about being the best version of yourself you can be every day. Now, it's not like I don't work out every day. You know what I mean? Today, I might take today off. I might take tomorrow off. I might hit the gym. I might hit the gym. I might work out before I leave the gym, or I might take today off. But I always take 1 day a week off. You need it. Your body needs to recover, to rest. The newbies, when you guys are coming in, and the next day you're really sore, you need to take that time off. Rest. Your muscles are growing. They're going to get stronger and bigger, and you're going to come back better next time.
Yeah. And that's it. And
Yeah,
so,
it's just- it's
but
no-
on
it's
that
no
day
days
they're
off
not
on you.
doing a workout. They might still do some stretching, like
Oh,
Jay and I always
definitely.
talk about. If I'm feeling, especially for the new people at Custom Fitness, same thing. It's like, okay, you're going to get that extra soreness at the beginning. Okay, a day you're not going to work out. You're still working on yourself. You're still not taking the day off. Go for that little walk, get some blood pumping, get some fresh air, try to loosen yourself up. Do that stretching. It's like just stay active. And I like that no days off thing. That's good.
Dude, this has been awesome, man. Dean.
Yes.
Dude, you are a brother to Bobby and myself.
man.
You've
Thank you
been
guys
become
so
a
much,
good
man.
friend.
Been on the damn team
It
here
has
for a
been
while.
awesome seeing you grow with this business and just grow over the years that we've known you. And before we leave, give them a shout out where they can find you on social media and where you guys are at.
Okay, so No Days Off is the company name. Now we have that on Instagram. I am Dean_No Days Off, and our facility Instagram is Legacy Fit Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, man. And what's the address right down here? You guys are at a really cool spot, man.
Oh, man.
Brand
So-
new build out. I mean, this isn't even just the new gym that you guys
It's a
just
new
got
building.
to. This is
Yeah.
a whole new construction.
We're
This is
the only
freshest thing.
one that's done with build out on this side. So we're 500 South Andrews, Suite 102, Fort Lauderdale, Florida 33301. We are on the corner of Southeast 5th Street and Andrews Ave. So right on the other side of Huizinga Plaza, on the south side of the Andrews Bridge.
Yeah, man.
First suite.
Really cool spot. You can see
Yep,
all
northeast
the
corner.
cool artwork through the windows right here on the corner. Really, really cool spot. We're trying to get as much of it in the background shot as we can get.
Really big facility, guys. Like, we're not going to have you crammed in. Big open, tall ceilings.
Yeah, really nice, spacious, aired
Yes.
out. You guys organized all the equipment really nicely. And I know that's not even just for the health situation going on right now. That's just how you guys do it, is staying organized and having everything spaced out. But yeah, really nicely laid out. And then if they want to call to get that membership going, where's the best? They can call, they can text. You gotta
yeah, you can. I mean, as of right now, you can call my phone, 954-558-9439.
Very nice.
Watch
man.
out.
Please,
Awesome.
yeah,
There
feel
it is,
free
man.
to call, text anytime.
Yeah,
I'm up at
perfect.
3 o'clock in the morning. I do go to bed a little early, but you can
Yeah.
always leave a text and I'll answer in the
Yeah,
morning.
man. Yeah, awesome, man. Hey,
Dude,
thanks
this-
again for having us out here, man. This place is beautiful. Can't wait to
thank
catch
you,
that
guys.
workout with you.
Yeah.
Awesome.